Hey, good evening to us all.
Good evening, Doctor.
Good evening, Doctor. Good evening, dog.
Please, if your environment rose mensa, mute yourself and let's have peace of mind. Why? Since we started the class, so this is the end of the class. Allow us. I don't know why some of you come in and you have unmuted yourselves already. The moment I log on, before I even join, I mute myself. And I'm more against her. All right, so last week we did a breakout session here. And then I will send you the templates when I finish adding the few people that do not have groups. I've been a little bit busy. So when I send you the templates, then I'll add the deadline and then the submission place where you will submit. But this evening, I am giving the teams opportunity. I will mention your team 3 times. If you are not ready, I move to another team. We are trying to look at question 1, how you people solved it. But before then, your exams will be in 2 parts. The part A is for the objective test, and the objective test comes in sessions. We have the true or false statement session, we have the multiple choice session, we have the fill in the blank session, and then we have the matching concepts, the matching pair concepts session. With the matching pair concept session, the concept will be introduced. For example, chains of infection. Then the questions will follow. Maybe question 1, infectious agent. Question 2, mode of transmission. Question 3, host. Then the answers A, B, C, D will come in. So 4 questions or 5 questions with the A, B, C, D or E. So what happens is that if you read whatever letter you read, let's say you read something B and you found out that the B is actually talking about the host, then you shade B. That is how the concept is. So everything in the part A has only one answer, and then that also is to be shaded on the scannable sheet. Then we will have the second one, the part B. Here you will answer it in the answer booklet. There will be a preamble, and then you'll be given the opportunity to write what you know about the preamble. At the moment, I've told myself that there will be only one preamble and everybody answers that. If it changes to 2 preamble for you to choose one, I will also let you know. So this evening, we want to try and solve question 1. We all know the question. We have the question somewhere. On the platform, we have it. The question 1 is all about you managing a suspected cholera outbreak. The teams that answered question 1 are teams action, anthropometric, avoidance, choleric, clinical, communication, concept, contemplation, dialogue, epidemiologic curve, and team evaluation. All these teams, which one, the 11 teams, which team is ready to answer, tell us what they did? If your team wants to tell us what they did, you raise your hand. I'll give you the access to talk, and then we are in business. So, Mabel, which team do you represent?
Team clinical.
Okay, let's go. I'm coming. Let me. So, question 1. So, how did you answer this question? Let's go.
Okay.
That is team what? Clinical. Okay.
We defined cholera, and we said that it is an acute diarrheal disease caused by a bacterium known
What
as...
did you do again?
We went into the management where we talk about detection and recognizing the outbreak, the immediate case treatment, prevention of the spread through water, sanitation, hand hygiene.
Wait, I am typing.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm coming to mark.
Okay.
So you detection and recognizing the outbreak.
Outbreak, yes, sister. Yes,
then what happened?
Immediate case treatment. Where we set centers, we hydrate the people, give them antibiotics if necessary. That's part of the immediate case treatment.
Okay. What else?
And we went ahead to talk about prevention of the spread. And the first thing we talked about was water, sanitation, and then hand hygiene. And we move on to food safety measures. Such as avoid eating raw or undercooked foods.
Then what again?
And part of the prevention of spread too, we talk about contact tracing, where we trace all the people that came into contact with those that have been confirmed to have the cholera disease. Then we'll test them, we'll quarantine them till the incubation period.
Contact tracing or quarantine, what did you do?
Contact tracing.
Then what again?
And we move on to talk about vaccination.
What else?
Protection of the health workers protecting themselves by wearing personal protective clothing when attending to them cases.
And what again?
Then we move on to health education and then creating awareness in the community.
Then what again?
The next thing we talk about what environmental control, where we mobilize the community members to participate in cleaning of their public places and then their homes.
What else?
Then we talk about surveillance and data collection.
What else?
And the last thing we talk about was monitoring and evaluation.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, Team Clinical. Let me even ask you, why were you defining correlate? The team, why were you defining correlate? There is a suspected outbreak of cholera, and your expertise is needed to manage the outbreak, and you are defining cholera. Why? Then you come to detect and recognize the outbreak. You come to detect and recognize. You let me go by this thing here. This is it. You were taught. I taught you not quite long ago. Easy, I was telling the other team, the class, because you students failed, you did everything so not to do this grouping thing. It has cost you more than it has cost me. Well, what happens is that when the teams are in place, any topic that we treat, teams are given, some teams are given the opportunity to work on a preamble so that we understand it better. Unfortunately, we couldn't do this here, and this is the last lecture. So when I look at what you did, yes, when you say immediate case treatment, what do you mean by immediate case treatment? So at least I will give it to you, the treatment was there. At least you want to treat, so the treatment was there. The treatment was there. Now this is where I think you, the team clinical, got so confused. You have prevention of the spread, preventing prevention of the spread. You have water, you have sanitation, you have hand hygiene, you have food safety measures, you have contact tracing. I don't know where you place vaccination because vaccination is standing alone. Wearing PPE is also standing alone. Health education is standing alone. Creating, so the water, sanitation, hand hygiene, food safety measures, what are they? I've seen Mabel's hand up. She was the one talking on behalf of the group. Okay. I've unmuted you. You can talk.
Doctor, the prevention of spread, the water, sanitation, hand hygiene, food safety, vaccination, and PPE were all parts of the prevention of spread.
Under what? They were all part of prevention of spread under what? So when you say water, sanitation, hygiene, hand hygiene, food safety measures, what are you doing? Those things that you people put it there, no? What is it for?
We've written on them. It's just that because you were asking.
You've written on them as to what? What is the information there? What? Tell me what one of them. What is the information there?
Okay. So with the water, sanitation, and hand hygiene, we ensure safe drinking water by boiling their water or treating with chlorine.
So when you say we ensure safe drinking water by boiling their water and sanitation, are you going to boil it for them?
No.
So how will they ensure that they will boil their water?
We'll teach them how to do it.
You will not teach them. You educate them. So all the things that you've written, water, sanitation, health, hand hygiene, food safety, blah, 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 they all come under health education.
Okay.
And under the health education, you have the primary prevention, you have and then the secondary prevention. But the primary prevention, you are preventing the further spread of the disease. So what are you telling them to prevent the further spread of the disease? So all that so you cannot be writing water, sanitation. I will encourage them. You can't ensure because you will not be there. You have to educate them to boil their water or whatever. They all come under health education, a subtopic under the preventing the further spread of the disease.
Okay.
Vaccination is also still under the further spread of the disease, but it's not education. Awareness creation. You didn't even notify people that there is an outbreak. That should be the first thing under the preventing the further spread. I realized that you people did your thing, forgetting that I was in the class and I said that managing outbreak involves 3 things. I wanted you to use whatever we have done in class to manage the outbreak, not to be going to sit on Google or whatever. Somebody said, we don't have the notes. You don't need the notes from me because when I was lecturing, you could have jotted the points down. So managing epidemics involves 3 things. The first thing is that you treat, when you came here, more question, I don't know. Hydration, immediate case treatment. Who are the cases? The cases that you are treating them, who are they? They are the suspected cases where you have used your clinical. That is why I believe that is why you people did definition. You have used the clinical signs and symptoms to take them. And the confirmed cases, the ones that you've used laboratory investigation to confirm. So these are the 2 people, the 2 groups that you are treating. Then when you finish, that is the treatment aspect, and you treat them with the medical protocols or the protocols that are available for the treatment of the cases. Then whilst you are preventing the further spread of the disease, creation and notification, you have to notify the community and nationwide and even the world that there is a suspected outbreak of cholera. Then you do your awareness creation before you now come and do your quarantining and isolation. You isolate the cases and you quarantine the people that have come into contact with the cases. And you do further contact tracing to get more of the cases and people that have also come into contact with the cases. Then we say you encourage whatever to wear PPE. Now, when you say environmental control, what do you mean? Team Clinical. The environmental control, what is it? Mabel, the environmental control. The environmental control, what do you mean?
Doctor, that was when we talk about mobilization of the community members to participate in cleaning their environments, and then ensuring that the community leaders provide them with the required tools in doing the cleaning. Yeah, and also disinfecting the areas that maybe the outbreak occur.
So that one is under which management?
It's on its own.
How can it be on its own? How? Managing an outbreak involves three things: treating the cases, preventing the further spread of the disease, monitoring the effects of the control measures. So how can environmental control stand on its own?
Okay.
How? Definitely it goes under the preventing the further spread of the disease. And your surveillance and your data collection, as well as your monitoring and evaluation, comes under the measuring of the effects, the control measures. This is it. This is how it's supposed to be. This question, this is how I wanted you people to answer it.
Yes, doctor.
In clinical. So yes, you had the information, but you didn't group the information well. So assuming you have submitted it before today, you would have lost some marks.
Yes.
You get it? So you have the information, but you didn't place the information where they are supposed to. So anytime you hear about managing an epidemic, if you are not giving the guidelines, sometimes the question will say that use the preamble to answer the blah 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 blah. Answer the following. Use the preamble to answer the following questions. Then maybe if you are lucky to have that, you are good to go. But if there is nothing like this, but it says that your expertise is needed, then you have to actually have it at the back of your mind that managing epidemics involves three things. And the three things, now you itemize them to get your full.
Okay.
Thank you, Team Clinical.
Thank you.
Let's answer question 2. We don't have all the time. Question 2. Yes, Ernestina.
Doc, please, good evening. Please, we are Team Nutrition, and our question was to plan a health promotion activity.
Madam, I have the question. Did you
Okay,
see
Doc.
did you hear the last speaker, the first speaker talking about their question?
Sorry, Doc. Please, we first defined what nutrition is before moving on to the definition of malnutrition. And then we went on to the introduction or the rationale, where we said malnutrition in pregnancy refers to
Please don't read it to me. I don't have time.
Okay. Then from the introduction,
Wait.
we went. Okay.
All right, let's go.
Then from the introduction, we went on to the goal, where we said our goal was to reduce the incidence. From the goal, we went on to the
You want to reduce the incidence. That is the
incidence
goal.
of malnutrition among pregnant women by promoting healthy dietary practice and improving nutritional awareness.
All these is a goal. Goal. Manya research methods. Reduce the incidence of malnutrition there and there.
Please, and then we moved on to the objectives. First, we identify at least 5 key nutrients essential during pregnancy. 2, we demonstrate knowledge of balanced meal planning. And then 3, recognize warning signs of malnutrition. And then lastly, commit at least one dietary behavior change.
Recognize what?
Recognize warning signs of malnutrition.
Then what again?
And then 4, we talked about commit at least one dietary behavior change.
Commit.
Yes, sister.
Commit what?
At least one dietary behavior change. Then we move on to the targeted population, where we talked about the pregnant women, all trimesters. And then the second point, we talked of attendees at ANC.
The second point is for what exactly?
Attendees are at ANC.
It is on what?
They are the people who are present.
Madam, target population after pregnant women, the attendees are what? They are what?
Attendees, those pregnant women, that comes for.
Yes. Are they also part of your target population? I said, yeah. Are they
Yes,
also
please.
part of it?
Yes, please.
Hmm. Okay.
And then we talked of adolescent mothers.
Mm-hmm.
Then we also talked of women in low income or rural communities.
There's some more internet in this one. The you can't apply the thing to your thing. To move dabi ni nyina meboa. When you are given an assignment, a work to apply, and you go on the internet, you just go there to look for help. But internet no the debema wo nyina AI no the debema wo nyina wo betro. Enko yenim.
Please, from the target population, went on to the settings.
Because cabin said the nkrofo ye omo de no anam so mo ye. Let's go.
Settings, we have antenatal clinics. And then maternal and child health centers. We also have community health center or village hall. And then churches.
Let's move.
And then we moved on to methodology or activities.
What are you writing? Methodology is not the same as activity. So which one are you writing?
Sister, please, methodology. We have 1, health talk. 2, food demonstration.
The person that has put on her video, the environment into doom. Why? Health talk, yes.
Food demonstration.
Mm-hmm.
And then food plate display. Then group discussion.
Mm-hmm.
And from the questions and answer session. And the last, handout distributions.
Mm-hmm.
We moved on to key health messages.
Mm-hmm.
That one, we said, eat variety of foods from all food groups daily.
So when you finish, what else?
We went on to the resources.
Mm-hmm.
Where we talked of flip charts, food samples, and cooking utensils for demonstrations. And then we said illustrated handouts. And then we said MUAC tape for screening.
What?
MUAC tape, mid upper arm conference tape for screening. And then health personnel, which is the midwife, nutritionist, community health nurses, and more.
Okay, what else?
We went on to evaluation.
And what again?
And then the expected outcomes.
What again?
Sister, please, that's all.
What is the name of the team?
Sister, please, team nutrition.
And frame sister na me buy my mommy din sister anchero.
Please, I'm sorry, doc.
And frame doctor me buy my mommy din anchero. Adey. What is the name of the team?
Team nutrition.
So for the midwife form per correction, you pay change back. Say you've come somewhere the person never even mentioned the name sister. My friend nipa sister sa kopim says semester no. I because mudin konkonza, you people talk about me with old students. Nti omo sister. Na so refu. When so ba school I mean introduce me what's that? Anyway, that was just by the way. Team nutrition. Plan a health promotion activity on malnutrition that you want to define nutrition and define malnutrition and have. So what is the nutrition and the malnutrition that you people defined? Then you have introduction again, talking about the rationale. What is the meaning of that? What is the meaning of that? Team nutrition. What is the meaning of that? What are the team members? What is the meaning of that? Where Timia could define nutrition. Then you have defined malnutrition. Then you've gone to somewhere again to call that something introduction. So what went into the introduction? Rationale. Question is so that was simple. The question says that plan. The question said plan. Oh, the question said plan. The question didn't say that your attention have been drawn of man. The question just say plan. Yours is to plan. So when you are planning something, and even if you want to define what that something is, that something that you want to define should have a place in the plan. That something should have a place in the plan. Now your goal is to reduce the incidence of malnutrition. So if you want people to reduce the incidence of malnutrition and you say they should identify 5 key nutrients, what has that got to do with the reduction of incidence of malnutrition? Demonstrate knowledge, blah, 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 yes. Recognize warning signs, yes. Commit at least one dietary behavior change. How will you measure commit? If you tell them that they should, how are you going to measure that behavior change? That will help you reduce the incidence of malnutrition. If you are reducing the incidence of malnutrition, what percentage are you looking at? So if they commit, how will you measure to commit at least one dietary behavior change? How will you measure that? I believe you did research methods, so you should know that when you are writing your objective, it should be smart, it should be simple, it should be measurable. Yes, you haven't muted yourself, so your hand is still up, so you can talk or you can't talk. Yemra target population. Me say mu nyinaa mokɔ dabi wɔ internet so, and as you people were dabbing on the internet, it never occurred to you that your preamble, the preamble that you are holding, you know, had even a restricted. It has given, it said malnutrition in pregnant women. Then you say that my target population is pregnant women. After there, you say attendees. Then you will not keep saying adolescent mothers, women in low income, something, something. Are they pregnant women? Are they pregnant women? The class A to the, you see, the reason why sometimes we get to know that you people are dabbing from the internet is that you all dab and you don't even contextualize the thing to your settings. So the way you have written this, no, sir, now they too, they have written this. So. You need to contextualize things to your setting. You could have even said that my target population or my population of interest is adolescent pregnant women. And I heard you talking about pregnant women all trimesters. Yapon. So why are you calling for attendees? Who are these attendees? Are they not pregnant women in the ANC? They are the attendees. You said attendees to ANC or something. So they are already. So why are you adding forcing to push adolescent mothers and women in low income something, but you are dealing with pregnant women? It's a food for thought for all of us. Then you have settings. It's not in my marking scheme. Then you have what you call methodology. Health talk, food demonstration, food plate display, and group discussion, questions and answers, and then. Now let's come here. The day I even gave you the thing, it was a week before, after that we did this, how to plan health promotion activity. You see, you have all the parameters there, but all of you, it is not you alone. All of you, the team A as well, class A, you all left your thing and you went to the internet. But if you had taken all these things to the internet, I believe they would have given you what you needed than going there with blankets. So you have your goal to reduce malnutrition. Your goal is here, so I'm bringing it here. Reduce the incidence of malnutrition. You have your objective, of which some of them, I don't even know how you are going to measure it. I also don't even know whether the first objective is part of your story. Then you have your population of interest, where you have introduced a whole lot of people also in there, but at least you have the whatever there. So I'm marking you. Then You have to identify your strategy. You have what you call activity 1, we have activity 2, we have activity 3, we have activity 4, and so forth. So you have your evaluation. So this one too you have there. Now, I don't know whether your strategies is what you are calling it, say method, so it's a methodology. I have no idea. Then I don't know what you are calling key health messages. And I don't know where you are also placing your resources. So realize that, let's assume you go to the exams room and this is the examination question. You get in there, you write all that you have written like this. You leave the exams room and you feel that you have written. Then you come, so maybe you're expecting A or B, and you come and it's a C or it's even a D, depending on how you also fare in the part A. And it's like, hey, mommy, you did the work, but you didn't go according to what is expected of you. Like I told those that manage the outbreak. Managing an outbreak involves 3 things. So you have to put the 3 things down, and then you break them down into pieces. So that is what you people were also expected to do. How to plan a health promotion activity. You identify your goal, you have it. So realize that if I'm marking that your introduction, that your definitions, I will not mark. It is 0. I will not score you. You have your objectives. Yes, you have your population of interest. But maybe if you have written, identify your strategies, yes, which is your, the identification of the strategies is what you call your methodology. So these are your strategies that you want to deal with. These are the strategies that you want to deal with. So these are your strategies. And I believe that handout distribution, your resources should also come under your strategies. These are the resources I am going to use. So where you have your key messages, I don't know the key messages. I didn't want to even listen to the key messages. But now, these your strategies, you are going to break your strategies down into the activities. So if you want to, I didn't see lecture there. That is where, so if you had written that you want to lecture them, then you could have brought your definition of nutrition and malnutrition and your introduction in that activity. So the activity 1 would have been, let's say, lectures, and this is where you tell them everything about your malnutrition. Then your activity 2, you said health talk. Health talk on what? I believe it will be on this malnutrition, blah, 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 blah. Then activity 3, you want to they will have to demonstrate knowledge on something. And so activity 3, this is where you demonstrate the food. So you prepare the food for them to see. Activity 4 is where you display your food plate. Activity 5 is where they come into a discussion to brainstorm on what they have learned so far. So on it goes after you have exhausted your activities, then you come to your evaluation. So one activity, the last activity, will conclude on whatever you have talked about. And so maybe that is where your questions and your answers will come in for you to evaluate whatever it is. So like I told the team clinical, you also have the information, but you place them, some of them, yes, you place them where they were supposed to be placed. Others you didn't know, because I believe that you all even forgot that I first of all brought something that is called how to plan a health promotion activity. So when you got the question, you became overwhelmed. You became overwhelmed, and then you ran to the internet. And I believe that if you had run to the internet with the subs under how to plan this, you would have gotten the answers there. Though all of us, we did this, what are our observations? What are observations? You raise your hand and you are called. Sister Emanuela, ya who saw to shop why? Dum bibi no. Yen koyenim. Mhm. Mhm. All right, Mary, let's hear from you.
Doc, please, I wanted to ask about the work they did, and then true to what you taught us the last time about how to plan health promotion activities. So please, if I'm getting everything right, should we identify, like when we take the work, if it's anemia, should we arrange it in a form that identify your goal, then we talk about the identification of our goal, then we'll come to setting our objectives. So should we give the headings and then write under them what they are supposed to do, or we should just do the work, but we should make sure that we are getting all the the things you said you taught us? No, should we put it in the work, or we should just take them one after the other and then talk?
Mary, you now, this question you're asking me, answer yourself. Answer the question. So the person that is managing an outbreak, the person starts and the person starts writing. So you two that is planning a health promotion activity or whatever, you start writing. So the person that is going to mark is now going to look for subheadings for you. Hey. Then I should have also written the thing, or some I should have written them. You are doing this thing for scores, so you are not doing it for me, for yourself. I just projected it here. You realize that even them, those that just did the work here, you realize that they put them under subheadings. So I just came in to correct them. that this subheading doesn't exist, this subheading exists. So why will you now scrap all the subheadings and be writing? You are writing what exactly? Auntie Mary, you are writing what exactly? Here, the only thing you will do is that you remove here. You will not write identify your goal. You will write goal. You will not write here set your objectives. You will write objectives. But here, population of interest, it stays. Here, you will not write identify your strategies, but you write strategies. The activity 1, activity 2, it stays. You see, there are certain things that we can't be telling you. Truth. We can't be telling you, not that because we are mean. No. If I sit here and I come and tell you what I just told you, that you have to remove to identify and make gold stand there, say I'm spoon feeding you. I am not even giving you the opportunity to assimilate and accommodate whatever is being taught in the class. So let's assume you go into the exam room and then there is a preamble and then you are asked to use the preamble above to plan a health promotion activity under the following headings. And then I come to write identify your goal. In the answer booklet, you will not write goal. You come and write identify your goal. I'm asking. These are some of the things that I needed you to do in the course of the semester. That ordinary quadra so for ordinary midwives, August, across all centers. Almost a man anyway, you're be frustrating me. At the end of the day, we could have ironed all these things out. Would have ironed all them out. So you will not try to identify your goal, but you will have to use to write goal. This is my goal. So goal, what is your goal? So it tells you that when you are planning the activity, you don't need to tell me what anemia is or what malnutrition is, because this is not what I'm looking for. I said plan, and in planning, you have to set your goal. You have to set your objective. You have to tell us the population of interest. The population of interest helps you to focus with your activities, so that if I am looking for pregnant women across board every trimester, if I'm looking for them, I know where to find them. Then in my strategy, if I'm going to do a home visit, it has to be part of my strategy. If I am meeting them in the antenatal care setting, it has to be a part of my strategy. Anything that is not a strategy, it cannot come in your activity. Anything that you don't put inside the strategy, it cannot be a part of your activity. How did you arrive there? So if you think you want to do community entry, it has to be a part of your strategy. You are strategizing. So as you are strategizing, then activity 1, this is what I want to, you see, so the activity is what goes into whatever you are going to do. And mind you, when you are planning this, it's not just a one-day affair, no. So maybe you can plan over a 3-month period and tell yourself that this week I will do this, this week I will do that. That is how it goes. When I explain things like this, I will not allow another team to present. Do you know why? You people are not trustworthy. They will be sitting there and be lying because I don't have the information. So they will come and present their thing as if they did the work, but they are using this one to correct their thing. Me, I know students. Yeah. So anytime I am doing serious presentation, I collect all the slides before the presentation even starts. Because if I will say that, oh, team anemia, you will come and see. The team anemia will come and present all that I want because they will be correcting themselves. So it will be like, hey, they've done well, Esukoto Nepala. I have discussed this. Obisi, oh no, fine. Me, I know you students, Papa. I have discussed this so that you do the necessary corrections. When you get the templates, you put it on it and then you send it. I should know you people. I have taught students more than a decade. So I know you students. And for CODeL that we don't see you face to face is another wahala in Kojokuru. Because we can't see you face to face. You people are so mischievous. Very, very mischievous. Even this one that I say you should go and correct. Some teams we will never correct it. They will still bring the poorest thing. Any issues? My people, any issues? Oh God. Yes, Elizabeth.
Please, regarding the outbreak management, so with the first point that treating the case, so with that, will you write the medication that you use, or you can just write using the recommended treatment guideline?
Do you like maths or not?
I like maths.
So if you see, let's say there is 5 marks there, and you go and write using the recommended whatever, and somebody takes the time to write whatever medication the person thinks can be used to manage that. Between the two of you, who will get the total score? Elizabeth. Who will get the total score?
Please, the one who has given the medication out, lay out the medication, the types of medication.
So when you go to examination, do your possible best to aim at a total score. Examination and laziness, it doesn't go together. And
Okay.
shortcuts.
Thank you.
Any other issues? Any other issues? All right, if there are no issues, then I believe we can call it a semester. Oh, no one team will present. To present for what exactly? Yes, Stanford. Yes, Comfort, your hand is up and you have been given the opportunity.
Doctor, please, thank you very much for everything. Thank you for your patience. And so, yes, I will say, for the sake of the end of semester exam, and the multiple choice as well, we plead that you provide us with the slides. So that,
V class Nusuya.
oh, okay. So that we'll be able to go through them.
I'll put it on the V class. I think I put up to unit set 3 or 2. I've forgotten. I will add the rest. They are all available.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You people cry if we give it to you, grandfa.
We'll read.
So you get the 4, 5, and 6.
Okay.
Not
Thank
this
you
evening,
so
maybe
much.
tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you so much for everything.
You're welcome. Edith, your hand is up.
Dr. CHRISTA, please, good evening. And please, for the group work, we've tried forming group page on WhatsApp so that our members will join, then we come together and form the group. But today, it is only 3 in my team who have joined. So I was begging if I can post it in the community midwifery WhatsApp page so that
let me even make your work easy for you.
Okay.
If the 3 of you do the work without anybody joining, submit the 3. They all get 0. If you want to put it there, put it there.
Thank you,
numbers. Then you submit. Then they score 0.
Thank you. God should bless you.
Well, how but yeah, assignment to mark and that's a woman. Yeah. Say, yeah, you dear free my new index number. I copy a baby other. Oba nese. Oba pa nese what really cause now, when I say it, people will be laughing. Benny Stete. If you want to ask question, by writing, please, the calculation aspect, please, the calculation aspect, what is it? Is it a question or information or what? I know you are sent back. I saw somebody also asking me, please, can you give us areas? What areas do you need? Somebody that is coming to do objective test want areas. Hey, sister, you are coming to do objective test. You want areas. Zuera, to your hand is up.
The doctor, please. I wanted to find out last time when you were teaching, you mentioned something about maternal death audit rates, how to calculate them.
Maternal
death rates, like calculation of some rate, and then
I didn't say maternal death rate be our them. Maternal death rate.
You mentioned, and when we were talking about epidemiology, you mentioned something that is full of calculations, so we should go and read it on our. That is what I want. If like you get the topic and then go and read on.
What's the other topic? God, yeah, God. Baba God, yeah. It's not a topic. Why? You said you have the slides up to 3. So I'll add 4 and 5. By the time you get the 5, you realize that you'll be dealing with measuring disease frequencies. I believe that is what you wanted to draw my attention to, where it has calculations. Why? Auntie Zuwera 2. It is under epidemiology. Students, almost run so has baby no. And sorry, almost through. As mano ya pere. Please, the strategy is what you are going to use to for your activity. So you are telling me that these are the strategies. I will do health talk. I will use questions and answers. I will demonstrate. I will prepare. I will do demonstration of food. I will display blah blah blah. I will meet the stakeholders. So when you say all these things, they are the strategies you are going to use to plan the activities. So activity 1, I'll use community entry, blah blah blah, to do this. Activity 2. So the strategies are actually, that's why somebody wrote methodology. The strategies are the resources, let me use it that way, in quotes, borrowed word. They are the ingredients. They are the ingredients that you are going to use to prepare your soup. Like if you want to prepare chicken and granule soup. If you want to prepare chicken and granule soup, what you do is that you need your soul. I'll get my chicken, blah, blah, blah. Then when I get the chicken, I will wash the chicken, cut the chicken, then wash the chicken, and then put the chicken in a saucepan. So these are the strategies. So what happens is that, so there will be a saucepan, I'll put the chicken in the saucepan, I'll blah, blah, blah. So activity 1 is where I now get my saucepan. Then I get my chicken. Activity 2 is where I'm now washing the chicken inside the saucepan. And then I will add my ingredients to steam. Then the 3 is where, so the strategies is what is going to inform your activities. I hope I'm clear. All right, any other issues? All right, so if there are no issues, I wish you the best of the best in the forthcoming examinations. You see, for me, when you ask me how many questions, I ignore them because it has got nothing to do with your learning. Until we are learn and go down there, all that you needed to know is that there will be a part A and a part B. So it doesn't take you unawares. Apart from that, finito is finished. When you go there, whatever you meet there, you do. There will not be things that are above you, and there will not be things that will be the hours, the number of hours to do that will actually fit the questions. So don't fret. I wish you the best of the best. Please shy away from examination, more practice. It will disgrace you. More practice will disgrace you. So shy away from more practice and do your best to study to show yourself approved as a student. It's very, very important. Disrespect in the exams room is also more practice. So is giraffing in the examination room. It is also more practice. So shy away from more practice and do independent work. And do independent work. You see, it's better to fail honorably than to be disgraced. The semester has ended. Yes. The semester has ended. Official teaching ends. Today is actually a revision day that I'm not even supposed to be here. But I had to come anyway. So it has ended in peace with some slight issues. But we go on. Life goes on. Because where human beings are, troubles will never cease. And those of us who didn't give us any of the Salah food, you are not invited to Jesus' wakekeeping. You are not invited to the funeral, and you are not invited to the Thanksgiving. I wish you the best. Have a blessed Easter in advance. We are in the Holy Week. Today is Palm Sunday. Anka mape bi medi fufuo ni abenkwan bi nso ene for the sake of Garden City nti enye bi ani. If I'd remembered kra, I would have bought mutuo in the morning to get palm nut soup to eat. but shame. So I wish you the best of the best. Claudia ntimi nkobio. Now you people that you are in far away Takoradi, Asankeregwa, Koforidua, Akemoda, Keta, Wa and Tamalino. How will you bring me soup? Mama bye. Mama bye. Why? Junior Cobras, I'm a Tio Cobras. You will miss me very well. You will miss me very well. Junior Cobras, intermediate Cobras, amateur Cobras, professional Cobras. Senior and junior Cobras. Yeah, I'm just laughing here. You will miss me. Oh, Bobby Jaga. Hey, mommy, so me so be high at you. Coffee breakout rooms to be by. Hey, you students don't like new things. Hey, Raddy. If you you let they become so frustrated. It's a learning environment. You have to learn. You won't learn. You got to break out rooms. So be too sad. Now more I feel break into your rooms no more yes saying. Yeah, but I quite say me no pay. Jay, why should you be afraid of ICT? Why? We are in the technology world, though, so you have to be abreast. Hey, sir. I learned that Wasel Kropon to Kumase is not so far. Because I'm a fahodana. When I went to Asankeregwa. And I say, you people, go tell people that you know that you don't want to learn new things. And I'm winning. If wishes were horses, beggars, everybody fears exams. All right, then. Now, Momo Cramonia, Momo Frames, maybe I'm they introduce me who as sister. Maybe I may say me the doctor. I feel the most mobile friend, my sister. My old friend, my sister, and family. Outside the academic space, I don't mind. But at the academic space, my number is on the platform. My number, I don't know, my number is the one of the most commonest numbers on GCU campus. And I know that you nurses and midwives, you like calling people sister. Me, I don't even mind anyway. I want to say comfort, no, on so Now on I will send you the templates. There are few people that don't have groups. My attention have been drawn, so I am trying to put them in groups. I'm trying to put them in groups. So when I'm done, then I'll release the final list. Then I'll release the final list so that everybody will get a group before you do your submission, because after the submission, you will not be permitted into any group. Something small for the girls to say. Leonora. Something small for the girls to say. Where something small means what? Leave anonymous alone. Leave anonymous alone. Leave anonymous alone. Joyce, how can you take me out on Easter? How can you take me out on Easter when you are somewhere in Asankregwa? Where last minute word means what? Mary Parker. The last minute word is that please read your books, read your slides. No examination or practice. Know that a man can receive nothing except it be given him from above. Do the best that you can. Leave the rest to God. And make sure you do your assignments. You are part of the group. And then, Gloria. Sister Gloria. Sister Gloria. Sister Gloria. Those who couldn't send an assignment due to poor network, please. It is dead and gone. Why? Follow this one. Do the group work. All right then. So see you all. Techno Bekasa. Techno Spark. Techno Spark. Hey. Love we dear. You see me when students say they love me. Sometimes I don't believe. Prayer for children. I don't do pray for me. Mondays, 8 p.m. Mondays, 8 p.m. There is always a prayer meeting. Look for the link and join. Look for the link and join and pray. Sometimes the students, when they say they love you, or the students, when they say they will give you something, no. In fact, hey, no conditions. Hey, yes. When a CODeL student says, I love you, Asamalanko, when a CODeL student sends you something, hey, condition terrible. Hey, CODeL, Miss Romo rough. Hey, CODeL students. Say they say, be Mrs. Romo. Miss Romo, yeah, CODeL. CODeL for. They don't give free gifts. So they don't give free gifts to CODeL. Otu other CODeL student be aba send you momo. The next, when you look at the thing, no cry they say. When you look at the reference and then you see the person's index number, hey, there and then now you know that momo when they are you got to return it. I'm telling you. You got to return the momo because, hey, ukodi. Meanwhile, too, the thing will be 50 Ghana or 100 Ghana. Hey, CODeL. Be slow rough. CODeL for. So, almost give to one your back, we say. Oh, please, doctor, good evening. Please, I've sent you airtime. Nani index number, so 50 CD. Hey, oh, there be that. CODeL. That's what better word. What do you mean, Yanera? Condition one egum. Or the mawa condition ta home. Anwampem. Ye Jiri Angelina. Or say was share ne screen. Share CODeL for. Pese be Miss Romo. CODeL. Obi better to CODeL. CODeL. Oh boy. I'm sitting here, I'm laughing. CODeL for. Oh boy. Oh boy, CODeL. Oh boy. Oh boy, CODeL. Oh, the by next. Now me, I know you people. So me have been teaching weekend school since 2007. So I know you people. I know you, papa. I know you at the back of my palm. Hey, Mo. Oh boy. Oh boy, what's out? Oh. And they will even bring it the time you need money. But to share terms and conditions now, it's a money why. Sir, CODeL. Oh boy, you are in JHS, eh? That was the very first batch of the top-up weekend students. So I'm looking fresh. I'm not wearing earrings. So. This is my real face. Why? Oh, the dry fish. What the dry fish labor? About that. Be there, Mr. Crow was saying, sometimes they will tell you, say, oh, I'm bringing you dry fish. When you have the fish. Fish in a babano. Na Lester a tason. CODeL for. For the babano na. Oh, papa was scadie. Or the babano. Lester tin. Dry fish no so you're 10. Lester near 20. CODeL. What are there? My teacher there who knew. Believe you me, I'm telling you people the truth. More gift there who knew back who say CODeL. CODeL needs to better idea. On job for free da. Oh, you people will not change. You will not change. You will not change. So some of us are not there. Who do buy our index number can one na yes so ya bomodin na ya return any favor na the amount. Why? You return the favor na yen ha yen ho kura amfa yen ti bi mfiri so ye kura bebo card ya send o back. Because I believe that we should learn separating appreciation, separating gratitude, separating things from academia. And I don't think anybody is stupid enough. Everybody have sense. But if you think that you are giving that person something on that condition, it's a no. Condition what not the 50 is not the index number. The rest was about when you see, hey, mommy, wait in the 3 more day. Well, mommy, are you kidding me? Learn to separate it. I think that is what goes into your head that some of you, you don't learn. Me personally, I think about you people, say, oh, you work, you do this. But you people, you don't think about yourselves. That's the most annoying thing. Sometimes when you favor a CODeL student who has to fail, when you favor the person to pass, sometimes they think that because they have done something or they have to do something. It's a no. Favor is grace unmerited. It is something that God, if God gives you favor in the sight of somebody, it is not the work that you have done. So put it there, in there. And stop this, your 100 CDs and your 50 CDs and your talking. No. You see, you don't need anything for God to favor you. Otherwise, it is God that favors us to wake us up every morning. It is not our alarm or anything. And so if you are also a human being and you are in an institution like this, you are learning. Ask God for favor. Nature is our conditional at the channel. By year and a while, but 50 Ghana, and then a new show brother. Or best refer was send the messages. So you pray for favor. We all need favor. But favor is from God. It is not from the gifts, or it is not from whatever. So I think that is where you people get it wrong. If you want to appreciate somebody, appreciate the person without condition. If you want to show gratitude, do that without condition. But the moment you place a condition on whatever you are doing for somebody, then it is no longer an appreciation, it's no longer a show of gratitude, but it is barter for barter. So learn the difference and be free. Learn the difference and be free. If you want to give somebody something, give that person without expecting anything from it. But it's a biblical principle. It says that give and it shall be given back unto you. Good measure, pressed down, shaking together, running over. So you don't, so if you are giving something in expectation of something there, because I want peace of mind. I want peace of mind. So sometimes it's not that people are the way and I say baby, but the conditions with which you are actually sending the gift or something needs not to be accepted. Period. Every CODeL batch will say they are different until you are walking somewhere and you hear your name chime. Your name everywhere. people think that differentiation, your hand is up.
Yes, doctor, good evening. Please, I'm in team evaluation. The last time we met, it seems I was the only person in our center. So the group leader said she would create a group and then send it to our class reps so that we can get the link. But up to date, we've not received the link in our
Vicente,
center.
mebo wate. Mebo pa wate. Fans, yeah, me fans. Fans, yeah, me fans. Ah, what they be mami?
No, sister.
The fans no be my fans. Why you won't give me? I am day in my day. Team evaluation as a dear team member, team leader, if you are here. So you have missed the call. And the Asankregwa rep, was all here Asanku.
Takrady Center.
Takrady Center, na momo rep, you can time school or platform is winning.
Hey, sister. Okay.
Mo rep no do time school, Rebecca. Oh, that be a any platform. So I saw her, she accompanied her husband to come and graduate. Eti bi kro mun free Kumase kura nlu Takrady why? Or your family business into a school now. I can count the number of times she came, attended lectures. Make us say could I win her. I want team evaluation. Takrady for wawa.
Mpocha waha.
Tadi for your rep no, the main rep no. On pay school crack. And now I bet you saw waha. I bet type it I'm here. We'll be in a coffee and the bus is here. I know the boss, my mina boodin. I bet you I am here. My Benin Kumasia Betchel. But yeah, graduation, I bet you who be
Thank you, doctor.
and no be so guessing I say I am the assistant rep. Until the other school on. Says I bet you I'm the assistant rep to idiot. I young coffee abonus, yeah. Young Kodaway. Oh, I won't come to Takrady, don't worry. I heard the memo. I heard the memo. That idiot. I no go come. So don't worry. Yapon, I'm only coffee glad as a society any day. Yapon.
Dog.
Tamale de mujia dudu tamale. Tamale center dear boy. Ye do ba wunya which say wunya tamale no wa. Ye do ba miss wuntimi na wuntimi nya hwe. Wo helte wani say ya. Hey, I'm Robert Sinie. Gladys, your hand is up.
Yes, dog. Dog, please. You didn't ask us what we want.
What you want? What's the name is say wopedie? Gladys. You said that they ask you.
We, madam.
Who? Na dia no wakasa no asa why tamale dia movie adodo. Tamale. They can even kill you because of cheating.
Hello, dog.
Yes.
Please, I was saying you didn't ask the class what we also want, please.
What you want?
Yes, please.
Nami, can I give you what you want? Hey, and talk a kakraka say the men coca. Mini waka dear. Now my baby's a class, he said what you want. To move back at us, be because your mama 10 marks free. Hey, this one there. I can't. Why? Me, I haven't told you what I want. You want the you want only objective.
Yes, please.
Hamidu that. Don't wish for that. Kobisa level 400. They are even crying that this semester they are going to do objective only. And be said bikura da. No wait, I am objective. What do you now? Sit down and use your bottom crack note and got now for your part B in Sahara. And fan so adeɛ so. Na your home pele. Na yenkɔ ma wo objective na wa upie abonten na wo ba. Ana abehu say yes. Okay, say me objective na yes, our objective ni bi on. Don't even wish for. Go be a nurse for level 400 their first semester. Common community health. Real Muriam. Oh, beshusha objective. Then koye a theory na nko dwene ho ala. Emfa bi nko so bi so. Objective. Bet me nya 12/70. Wait me nya 12 ka say sa objective na moko hwehwe pa school na moko choro pa school no. Me mento pa school. It's a fresh questions ne gum. Oh yes. Ah, now people even get 6/70 how do you know? It is application objectives. It is application objectives. It is application objectives. And yet, feature objectives need critical thinking. Bekra raki u brains u beti any stop work na de. And correct over bumpers. Mupum kasa mo be kasa fa both a ibra ni enchu su ba ko a. Say mo de mu ko chusu de eden. I thought you would be saying that, oh, then please, the theory, no, give us all the two, managing epidemic and planning a health promotion activity so that we can choose one. Oh dear, walk off a narrow way. Somebody says, oh my God. Want no get no want. Assemblian Tomo, it is you people that you see the reason why you are so agitated because you didn't go through the course properly because of Ahomaso raised to the power 24. Ahomaso raised to the power 24. Of all the centers, it is Asanko that I've never been there before. I've gone to Asankregwa on my own, but I've never been to Asankregwa. Maticracy Esemokra Hotel Papa bi anyhow. Matisi Esi Hotel Papa bi akura ni Asankregwa. Meboa. The last time one of my colleagues said that hotel bi I didn't go to no. I see hotel bi I didn't go to no. Hotel no kra na nshonko nsuo nyina was. Mary, who told you that you people are sweet? We ye cobra nkasa. Mom, we ye cobras. When I come, I go for invigilation, I want comfortability. I want comfortability and pet a bag infected hotel via and them. And normally I come with my food. I hardly eat. Eba me soso me normal me bedie. Including my water tamale for mom kope baby mom kwatanase. Mujia sa tamale. All right, so see you. Oh, tamale dear. Hotels are can I mean now that I've slept in only one hotel. On the normal, I sleep at Ashka Hotel. I normally also prefer places where I have been sleeping so that I can sleep. I'm over church top notch na there and there. Mama buy. Japon.